Basically, I started the company because I grew up with performance anxiety as a golfer. In my teenage years, I was really good at golf, wanted to go pro. I got an offer to play at one of my dream schools when I was 16. And then when I turned 17, just started getting all up in my head about the future. Anxiety started creeping in, and I started getting these like anxiety episodes on the golf course where I never had that before, and just started wrecking my ability to perform. I always got off to bad starts. I was always trying to fight back and play well. And ultimately, I lost out on being able to play at these bigger schools that I wanted to. The problem for me was there's a lot of anxiety relief solutions out there, but nothing really worked for me. When I'm out there on the golf course and I get hit with an anxiety episode, one, I can't just step aside for 20, 30 minutes and do breath work, meditation. I'm in the middle of a performance. I got to figure this out now. Second, I actually did get a prescription for benzodiazepines at one point, took those for a couple of weeks, and they worked really well. But the problem was it had a very sedative effect on me, and my brain, I could tell, was like slowed down. I was tired. I lacked motivation, and I was like, this is not good. I can feel like I don't want to be out here when I'm on this pill. And I looked into it and I saw these side effects. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to get off this. I don't want to deal with any long-term effects. That was my motivation. I was like, you know what? I'm good at math. I'm good at engineering. Why don't I go study biomedical engineering and learn about the stress response? Went to school, learned about a lot of different technologies, but the vagus nerve was interesting to me. Vagus nerve stimulation has two main benefits. The first is immediate relief. It's the fastest way to calm your nervous system down. So if you're having a panic attack, anxiety episode, in any environment, you just pull it out and it's going to calm you down faster than any technique. Muscle tension comes down, breathing rate, in some cases, blood pressure comes down. Just all the physical symptoms of stress and anxiety just come down very quickly. Non-drug, non-invasive, easy to use. I'm like, this is cool. The second benefit is it strengthens the vagus nerve over time. So the more you use it, the stronger your vagus nerve becomes, which means you create a more resilient nervous system. Same thing with nerves, right? The term neuroplasticity, right? The more neurons are being used, the stronger they become. If you work out every day for a year, you're strong, but you have to keep working out to maintain that. The fact of the matter is you have to work on your vagus nerve for the rest of your life if you want a resilient nervous system. And there's a lot of ways you can do that. Like you mentioned, you can get into a cold shower, but who wants to do that every day for the rest of their life? You can do breath work, meditation, but those are high time commitments, right? A lot of time, a lot of effort, very high dropout rates. People are committed for the first few weeks and then they get lazy and they don't do it. You do this for, on average, people use it for about 3 minutes and then they're back to calm. You can most notice it if you're like in the middle of an anxiety episode. But the point is for people that are freaking out, it's going to calm them down very quickly. And then when you're done, you just put the cap back on and store it. And it's always ready, easily accessible anytime you need it. So if we can create something that's easy, effortless, higher chance they're going to stick with it for the long term. So that's what our goal is, right? Just help people become more resilient to stress without drugs.